Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream review where I do a different bowl of ramen. This is in the premium ramen series that I'm getting from the guy who does 5AN ramen at his website, instantramen.jp. If you saw the thumbnail, it looks like this. It's one of the harder thumbnails to take because it's like a flimsy piece of plastic, so I had to make sure it was taut enough that it would display without crinkling up. Anyway, this is called, and I'm not sure if I'm saying this correctly, Bubuka Abura Soba. Bubuka is the name of the ramen shop in Tokyo where this comes from. So this ramen shop in Tokyo is known for its Abura Soba, which means more or less soupless ramen. Soba is a thicker noodle than a typical ramen you would see, but this has a oil seasoning, a meat piece, a fish cake, and some seasoning, dry seasonings that you sprinkle over that include black pepper, garlic, and other spices, and also topped with the mayonnaise. This is what my bowl looked like after I was done preparing it. Um, the lid that comes on this thing looks like this. It has all the instructions on it. You have a little pull tab here. You pull to the line there. You put in the hot water. You add the clear purple packet that had some bamboo and a piece of meat and a fish cake. You hydrate that in the hot water for about 4 minutes. Then on this side, you can see there's a little thing that I peeled off. Gives you little perforated holes that lets you pour out the water. Then you add, in the pink sachet was the oil seasoning. In the blue sachet was the green onions and the pepper and the powdered seasoning. And then I also got this little packet of mayonnaise. And there you have it. That's the whole dealio right there. That's it. And again, in his videos, he always suggests folding the noodles. Still something I have not been able to master yet. I think that's really just for aesthetically pleasing to look at. But anyway, let's go ahead and try this soupless soba. Here is the little meat piece. This is supposed to be pork. It's pretty thin, but it is what it is. You rarely get meat in an instant ramen, and when it is, it's usually of a small. But let's go ahead and eat it. Really well seasoned. And you have the Naruto fish cake as well. A nice chew to it. Very fishy. Yeah, fishy flavor. Oh, look, another piece of that meat. Then you have these little bamboo pieces as well. All those were really good. All right, now let's get into these noodles. They got the oil seasoning and the powdered spice on top. These soba noodles are so thick. I'm recently used to a lot thinner noodles. Super savory. It has like some soy to it and some sesame to it. There's also some rich umami that I don't know exactly what it's coming from. His the website doesn't really go over ingredients, and none of the ingredients here are in English. So I'm just going to have to assume this is like everything that says in here is what I'm getting. Black pepper, garlic, spices, a savory mayonnaise. That mayonnaise that's on here, I don't know if you can see it, because it kind of squirted out pretty thin, and then on top of the hot noodles, pretty much melted in with it into the oil sauce. Mm. This is really, really tasty. I'm not sure how entertaining this is going to be because I'm almost forgetting that I'm trying to do this for a review. I'm just getting stuck in my mind as I'm just enjoying a meal. Every individual aspect of this just melds together so well. Like I can taste that roasted garlic flavor in here. That's part of the dry sprinkles on top. That mixes so well with that savory mayo, but also the oil, the sesame soy mix. And the noodles are thick, but also that oil that's coating them is also thick. So you get like this thick, oily sauce on this thick noodles. So chewy. Mm. This is a good one. So already, this is my second review of the 5 a.m. ramen premium box. And it's 2 for 2. Both super tasty stuff. Mm. Yeah, let's just finish up right here. So yummy. All right. Let me get that bit of oil off of my mouth. Bubuka Abura Soba, which is a soupless soba noodle coming from a ramen shop in Tokyo, Japan. If you get the opportunity to try this, I would definitely recommend it. And if you take a trip to Tokyo, Japan, this place is definitely worth a try to walk in and find out yourself. Anyway, post-review talk. Today is the day after Father's Day. Happy Father's Day out there to everyone who's watching who is a father or has a father. My oldest son made me this cup holder. The yellow solo cup, but some construction paper with a tie on it. Felt little collar there is his name. Also inside is this tie that he made me. There he is. What a cute guy. That's Rudy. Anyway, very appreciative of that. And then also, I got a Father's Day card. And then volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Invincible. This one goes up to 12 volumes, I believe. But the series is over, so there's nothing they're adding to it. But got into this from the Amazon series, and after researching it, yeah, don't climb on there. Cat was trying to climb on the thing that I was putting the books on simultaneous, and it unbalanced it and it fell over. There we go. Anyway, a lot of my comic book collection that I have the full Walking Dead series, I have the full The Boys series, and now I'm building on the full Invincible series. And yes, I know all the comic book series I have were things that I originally saw on TV shows. That's just how I get interested in things. And I'm still reading things, so that's good, right? If you have any recommendations of comic books that you think I should read, really I'm interested in things that are kind of done, so I can just get the whole series. Although I am currently, I'm a few issues back, but all the Marvel Star Wars comics I have been reading kind of as they came out. I'm pretty up to date, except for like 1 or 2 issues back on all the ones that are currently running. But I read those all digitally. When I collect things, I like the big ultimate collection type books where they're basically this size. Prefer hardback, but I do have some softer covers for the boys. But I prefer this over having individual paperback comics. I just purchased the epilogue to the boys called Dear Becky. Actually, I think it's going to come into the mail today at some point. But I'm getting to the end of that one. That's what I'm currently reading. And I'm on the 5th of the 6th large collection books. So I'm pretty soon going to be getting to the 6th issue book. And then I want to have Dear Becky on hand for when I finish that so I can read the epilogue directly after. I've also read the Game of Thrones books. Again, I started the show first, then I started reading books. I actually finished the whole book series that's out. I've read some of the preview chapters of the next book that who knows when will be out. But that was weird because that was the only one I started reading. The book series wasn't completely finished while the show was out, and everyone knows how that ended, and not many people out there are happy with the way the series ended. I think so anyway. But yeah, I think mostly everything I read is because of something I've watched previously. I read all the Harry Potter books after seeing all the movies. I read all the Lord of the Rings book after seeing all the movies. It's just how I do it personally. Hope you don't take offense to that, and I don't mind you reading and watching in whatever order you see fit for yourself. That's it. Anyway, hope you like this video of the Bubuka Abura Soba. Oh, this guy here. Very tasty. Highly recommend. I also highly recommend that you give a thumbs up to this video and subscribe to the channel and share this with other people. Let them know about the great channel that you watch and how personality of the host is so great. It far exceeds the lack of editing skills that he might have or not have. Anyway, see you guys later.